So the question I say we get asked is calculating fluid intake. What we tend to look at is your performance may not be as good if you lose 2% of your body weight. So to put that in terms, if you weigh 60 kilos, if you lose approximately 1 litre of sweat, 1.2 litres of sweat, that's when you start potentially suffering a drop in performance. So you need to maintain hydration to a certain point. Don't drink too much. So don't drink so much that you feel bloated. There's 23 water stops on the course. Don't use every one. They're there in case you miss one, or if someone wants one at 3 miles or 5 miles, don't drink every one. But what you can do is, if you want to pre-plan your drinking strategy, is weigh yourself in kilograms before you go for a run for about an hour at marathon pace, try not to drink anything or go to the toilet, and then weigh yourself again. If you lose a kilo, or the difference in weight is a kilo, that's a litre of sweat that you've lost. What you don't want to do is when you run to gain weight and drink too much. But obviously the scenarios are different. Now, you'll obviously sweat a lot less. You might sweat more because you've got more clothes on. But when it comes to London, it might be 20 degrees and you might sweat more. So you have to be really flexible with this. So what we tend to advise is to try and drink to thirst. So if you're really unsure about how much to drink and you haven't pre-planned your strategy, because this is very unique to the situation you do it in, is to try and drink to thirst, so little and often. If you feel thirsty, it's normally an indication that you're slightly dehydrated, which isn't a bad thing, because you're a little bit light, so you can go a little bit faster. But you can sip drinks little and often just to get rid of that sensation of thirst. But don't drink so much that you feel bloated.